Hello. I'm going to be reviewing a movie called Disenchanted. I watched Enchanted. That review is on the channel if you want to go check it out. Probably at the time of filming this about 2 weeks ago. But I really like the original. And this one is okay. You know, it's nothing wonderful, it's nothing terrible, it's just okay. It's not better than the original by any means, but it's not terrible, like I said. I would gladly watch this movie again. It's just, there's a lot more to it that I think they could have done, and they just didn't go that extra step, which kind of makes me a little sad. But, the acting was phenomenal. Every single one of these people are great actors. People that came back and from the original and new members are all fantastic. Just really, really great. And do a really good job with these characters, especially the returning members. Each one of them has a wonderful voice, which is awesome. The story was most of the time interesting, and there were some problems. Like, one thing I thought was really stupid was the relationship between the villain's son and Giselle's daughter. I thought that was really stupid. It was not fleshed out well, and it was just, I feel like they were just like, oh, they're both attractive, they have to date each other now. And that never works out. So yeah, just not great. And that really annoyed me, but most of it was pretty good. It was just, I wish it would have gone a step farther to make it great. That would have been really, really good and made it such a better movie, in my opinion, because everything, or mostly everything, was okay. I don't think there was anything that was bad. Like the music, I haven't even talked about the music. The music was okay. Some songs were great, but most of it was just okay. But if more songs were great, it could have made it an even better movie. And other than like the acting and the vocals were good, were great, and all the time. Everything else was most of the time just okay. The story was most of the time just okay. Executed well, but just okay. The charm of the movie was good, but nowhere near the original movie. And just everything was just, I feel like, slightly worse than the original movie, which was kind of sad because I was so excited about this movie. It's not terrible by any means. I would recommend for people to watch this, but would I be like, drop everything and go watch Disenchanted right now? No. If you like the original, I would recommend it. Watch it one time. I think it's worth watching, and I'm happy I watched it. It's not something I'll ever really think about, and every single time I would choose watching Enchanted over this movie. So, am I gonna watch it anytime soon? Probably not. It was just, most of it was done well. I'll give them that. The villain song, I thought that was executed really well and sang really well. Those two have wonderful voices and they blended really well together. Some of the solos were really good. Overall, it was an interesting story and the songs were great. Will I ever be like, hey, Alexa, turn on Disenchanted? No. No, I don't see myself doing that. I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift all the time than, yeah. So if I have the options, I would always pick Taylor Swift. Not even gonna lie, and because I love Taylor Swift. But is it a bad movie? No. Would I recommend you still watch it one time? Yes, especially if you're a big fan of the original. If you've never watched the original, is it really worth your time? Probably not, but if you're a big fan of the original, I would still recommend it. The one thing that I think was amazing and like even better than the acting and even better than everything I've talked about, and I feel like just needs to be talked about by it's on its own, is the 2D animation. The 2D animation was beautiful and really gave it that charm that helped it that helped, like, maybe a song wasn't as good, but the animation was beautiful. I really hope that they use this kind of animation in more projects in the future, because every single time they've done it, it turns out so good. Tangled the series is one of my favorite TV shows, which is used a very similar style of animation as well. And just, it's so beautiful and done so well. So I just thought I needed to talk about it. Definitely my favorite part of the movie was the animation. But overall, I would recommend it if you're a fan of the original. It has its charming moments, although it's not as charming as the original. And it's still a good movie that I would recommend. It's just, I would, every single time, I would choose to watch the original over this. That's really it. Um, it was good. It was a really good movie. I'll say that. It was really good, executed well. I just was wanting a little bit more. That's really it. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I love you all 3000. Please stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!